Wes, we'll start with you.
Joe, did you just get the wind knocked out of you there late, and how you feeling?
Yeah, I feel good right now, but yeah, that ball was deep in my stomach. That took the air out of me for sure.
Jimmy and Adam.
Would you talk a little bit about the defensive looks you got from Arkansas, because they changed all their coaches and it was a little bit of the element of the unknown?
Yeah, for sure. We man, the past 2 weeks kind of going against like 4 different defenses, not sure what we're going to get, but prepared for whatever they came out in. And they came out in a certain defense, try to switch it up second half, but we just stayed to our preparation and just executed as offense.
You guys have had 4 or 3 really close conference games, 2 overtimes, and then this one. Do you think you guys learned anything about going through the experience of playing those really tight games, how you manage them late, or do they each stand on their own?
Definitely. Just it's kind of in a situation. Playing in a game like that, great 3 teams, and just being in that situation before, it just shows everybody like we've been here and we know what to expect, and we just got to dig harder, lean more on our teammates, and just go out there and execute.
Talk a little bit about Braylon Staley. He had a 100-yard game tonight, just the progress he's made and how he's developed.
A lot. He's a young guy, and him, Mike, and Brazel just came in and worked. And, today they were trying to take out Brazel out the game, kind of double team him, play super soft. But, Braylon stepped up, and when he got the ball, he produced pretty well.
Austin over here on the right.
Jordan, you and Josh and Caleb have just been routinely making plays the last several weeks. What's been the difference for that group, and then specifically for you tonight? What did you do so well?
Honestly, I feel like we're family. Like that whole Leo group, we have our position group. I feel like we're all connected. Like we treat it like brotherhood. To be honest, Coach Chop has put us together so much, and we go through practice, and I feel like we're just really close than we were than last year. And we're I can say Josh is like the older brother, Caleb's the middle, I'm the lead youngest in that whole group right there.
Wes and Vince.
Josh, how do you kind of, wrap your head around the game where y'all give up a lot more yards than you want, a lot more third downs than you want, but also, get stops when you need them and force 4 turnovers? How do you kind of make sense of all that?
I don't know, honestly. I don't, since the first game, first week, I remember being asked a question similar to this and asked how did the defense play, and I still don't feel like we played up to the standard we should be playing at. So I don't really like seeing that, regardless of whatever turnovers we have or regardless of how many times we score on defense. I don't like giving up yards, and I don't like seeing that as a defense, because I know that as a defense we're way better than that.
Vince?
Josh, take us through that forced fumble you had, and then Perlotti being on the spot afterwards.
Yeah, shout out Young Bull. He was ready for his moment. So, I think I was my 3rd, probably 4th time trying to chase down the quarterback, and you just got to pursue. You got to hustle, and that's all I did. All I did was run to him, chase him down, and right moment, right time.
Adam and then Patrick.
Joshua, is there a different feeling when you make a play late in a game that can flip the game, like you did it last game, you did it this game? Is there a different feeling to making that play than there is early in the game, that it's essential?
Yeah, 100%. And I can't speak for the offense, but I guarantee you, I think they feel that too. I think they feel that swing, and it's it just gives them extra morale, extra momentum. So it's way different making a play later in the game than making a play at the beginning of the game.
Do you think with age that comes more, when you played a lot more games, that you can kind of turn it on in those times?
Honestly, I don't know. It's really, all I can say is just God, because, again, I was chasing him down earlier in the game. I just wasn't there. Later in the game, God had me in the right position at the right time. So it's all there is to it.
Patrick?
Joey, what was it like watching Deshaun have the game he had for his injury, and then seeing Peyton kind of come in late in the game and step up?
It's awesome. We got a deep running back core, and all 3 of those guys go in there and make plays. And Bishop had the hot hand, you know, he was making plays, and then Pilu came in and stepped it up as well. So just to have a rotation of guys like that, just knowing and trusting that they're going to go in there and do the job and do what they have to do is awesome.
And Josh, you talked about this a couple of times, chasing their quarterback around. What's it like? I mean, he's 6'6" and can run. So, like he can.
Yeah, once he gets into open space, it's more challenging. But, like, when he's in the backfield and he has to get his feet moving, like, he's more of like a strider than like a quick movement type of guy. So, like, I don't know how I could answer that question other than what I just said. Yeah.
All right, a couple more. John and then Wes.
For Josh, what was different about coming out of this bye week as opposed to last year, do you think?
I don't know. Everybody kept reminding us about the feeling, like coaches and staff reminding us about the feeling about last year. And as for me personally, I didn't like to think on it or ponder it at all, really, just because I just wanted to be here. I wanted to be in this present moment. I know that the Lord has blessed us with this present moment, so I just wanted to be where my feet was. So, like, speaking for myself and for the defense, like, I guess you could say we kind of had a chip on our shoulder. Even though we ain't play up to the standard that I know we should be playing at, we still had that chip on our shoulder.
Do you feel differently about this team at this point than you did at this point last year?
100%. Like my brother said, like we are way closer this year than we were last year. And, yeah, I feel way better with this team than last year. No shots. I love my team last year, but this team, I love this team.
Wes, Casey, and then Paige, last one.
Hey, Jordan, we asked Josh about this earlier, but how much of a difference is there between the way this defense is playing right now and how well it could be playing?
Honestly, I feel like we didn't play to the standard. We could play if we clean up the MAs and everybody just does their job. I feel like we can be a really good team.
Casey and then Paige.
Josh, why do you feel like this defense has been so good at forcing fumbles and just being able to punch out the football this year?
Guess you could say we're relentless. Like when he got that, I thought he got that second forced fumble, but I realized it was Idris when I saw it on camera. Like, so shout out to somebody like Idris, like a safety coming downhill, putting his head on the ball. Like that's what you're taught. That's a pro move. So shout out to Idris. And like on the rushes, for like example, last week when 2 weeks ago when Tyree got his sack, all the D linemen, when we coming in to make a sack, we're attacking the ball. We're taught to go after that ball. Like, so I guess that's what it is. That's how we do it. We're just relentless.
Paige, last one.
Joshua, earlier you said you don't like giving up any yards, and Arion Carter said that you guys learned a lot about yourselves. What did you maybe learn when it came to containing or slowing down the run in this game?
You talking about post game or like halftime or like right now?
Throughout the game, just like being able to slow down Mike Washington or Caitlin Green.
Yeah, they have some really talented players, including the quarterback and running back when it comes to like rushing games. So like, I guess coming out of halftime, we all just decided to trust each other, trust the people next to us, trust the person to our right and our left, and just do what we had to do and trust that they were going to do what they had to do. So shout out somebody like T-Lander. I think he had like 2 TFLs in the second half or something like that. And when he did that, like, that was like an energy boost for me. When I saw it like real life, I'm like, yes, come on, like next play, like I'm trying to get me one. I'm trying. It was just, it felt good seeing that my brother was here, like he was trying to hoop. So,
Thanks, everybody.